Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Jack, and welcome back to another video. In this one, I basically wanted to make this video to give you guys a little bit of an update, and at the same time, ensure you that I have not, I have not abandoned you. It's just that when it comes to this whole YouTube thing, as of right now with Black Ops 4, truth be told, I don't know what to talk about and what subjects to cover anymore. I have basically run out of ideas, to say the least. And just in case you guys are wondering what the little blue thing on the bottom right of the screen is, this is basically footage from streams. I've been spending a lot of time streaming lately, and I'm streaming from the console, so that's what that means on the bottom. So that's how it is on the Xbox. On the PlayStation, it's a little bit different when you're streaming on Twitch, and in terms of what it shows you on the HUD or whatnot. So, but that's the Xbox version right there. So in case just some of you guys may not be familiar with that, because I understand that a lot of you play on PlayStation as well, and I'm sure some of you guys might be wondering, Jack, why the hell are you playing on Xbox? Well, it's just that ever since the hit detection has been improved on Xbox for the last, ever since like a few months ago, I've been playing on that because this is the account to where this is the console to where I was prestiging and leveling up and all that kind of stuff. So I figured, why not? And when it comes to going back to what I was initially talking about, when it comes to Black Ops 4, I just do not know what to talk about. But on the upside, though, I am more than open to suggestion in terms of what you guys want me to talk about, and even to a certain extent, maybe what game to play. As of right now, for some reason, I'm a little bit, from a gameplay perspective, I'm a little bit hooked on Black Ops 4, and because, well, this weapon here, the KN, and myself are pretty much, we've become one with the Force, so to speak. I just really love this gun, and again, when the hit detection is good in this game, it's the gun on gun is excellent. And even though free-for-all in and of itself does have its fair share of bullshit, pretty much like all the modes in this game, thanks to the specialists, I will say that for some reason free-for-all is just a little bit less concentrated on bullshit, just a little bit less. It does have its share, sure. Like, the biggest things I can complain about free-for-all at least 1/3 of the time is the spawns seem to be a little they could definitely be off to a point to where you're getting shot in the back quite a lot because the spawns are so messed up at times. So trust me, I could tell you, if you've been watching my streams, I could tell you that I definitely got pissed off a few times with that. I mean, because it's just really irritating at times for like the better part of an hour. You just keep getting shot in the back and you just can't get into a regular gunfight, despite the fact that you know how the spawns work. But it's like as soon as you turn around, the game spawns the other person right next to you, so or right behind you. So that in and of itself can be very, very, very irritating, to say the least. But oh, and another thing I wanted to mention was that on Twitch, as of yesterday, as of last night, a pop-up happened out of nowhere while I was looking at the chat, and I'm officially an affiliate now. So that's pretty cool. So I'm not a partner, but I am an affiliate, so I still have some ways to go in terms of partnership. I'm still kind of learning the ways of Twitch, so to speak. But and another thing I also wanted to mention was, in case you guys were wondering, again, why am I playing on Xbox as well, is because without having to spend any more money, which I'm really low on right now, things are extremely tight, to say the least. Without spending any more money, I can actually get I can actually just use my webcam and stream using the webcam using the Xbox, and which on my little laptop computer I can't do without the stream shutting down because it's not powerful enough. And on PlayStation I'd have to spend, I don't know, like what, $50 to get the PlayStation Eye in order to do that. But I figured, what's the point if I could do it on Xbox? And like I said, money right now is really tight. I've come a long way in terms of my new profession, but at the same time, I still have some ways to go in terms of what I can potentially be doing in the future. And I have a very good feeling it's going to be in the very near future, sometime within a few months. I am working on it, quite frankly, and I'm just so really, really blessed and privileged to be doing what I'm doing right now and to be working for the organization that I am. It truly is a blessing. So, and the fact that I've never really had this opportunity ever up until a few months ago when I got hired at this job is really good. So I finally have a legit opportunity. So now, with that being said, I'm gonna take advantage of it because I never really had that opportunity before. It was always a one-way street in whatever job that I used to do. So it was basically it just seemed like it was a dead end, or sometimes I get taken advantage of. I mean, you guys know how it goes. I mean, especially if you're in your 20s or even if you're in your 30s, you guys will understand because, quite frankly, that's we've all been through a certain portion of that. So I'm definitely not going to whine and bitch about that and make an empathetic video or a sympathetic video or anything like that. I'm not going to do that. It's a part of life, I guess. It's not under all our control either, but in terms of what you can control, you just try to make the most out of it to try to get out of that, try to get out of a rut like that. So, but yeah, so, and with streaming, it's also a lot of fun to be able to get to know the viewers and talk with you guys back and forth, and you guys get to know me as well. And again, I originally did not want to make a face cam right away, but one day I just said, fuck it. I mean, what's what's the worst that can happen, right? It's like, fuck it. So but it's been a lot of fun. I love the communication that goes back and forth. My streams are nowhere near as popular as the videos, obviously, because most of you guys know me through here. Some people prefer to watch streams, some people prefer not to, some people just can't make streams because of time. But you want to know the funny thing out of everything? The funny thing is, so far, ever since I've started streaming again over the last week or so, my most popular stream was when I played Advanced Warfare. And the funny thing is, it started out like without anybody in the stream watching for like the first 45 minutes to an hour, and then the next thing you know, we were at a consistent like 13 people or something like that on Advanced Warfare. And in Black Ops 4, I think the highest I've ever gotten was to maybe 6 or 7, somewhere around there, give or take. So, at least according to what my screen tells me. So, it's pretty interesting. And the thing is, a lot of people, or even the people that were telling me when I was streaming Advanced Warfare, they were telling me that they really enjoyed that game. So as time goes on, you're actually starting to find out more and more that some of the most hated CODs throughout the community have actually been loved by a lot of people. And as of right now, it seems like people love them even more because they just disagree about Black Ops 4 and the implementations. And with that being said, a lot of people are very much looking forward to the next game, and they're also very much looking forward to what Sledgehammer has to offer as well, now that Condrey and Schofield are pretty much out of the picture, and Aaron Hanlon, and I hope I pronounced his last name right, and I hope I got his last name right, has pretty much taken over, and he was the guy that was in charge of the overhaul of the game. But you can't fix maps, unfortunately. But they did everything they could have possibly done. So in a lot of people's eyes now, or in some people's eyes, at least from what I've been told on stream and what I've seen on social media as well, a lot of people are very much actually looking forward, like for the first time, they're actually very much looking forward to seeing what Sledgehammer has to offer, especially after the overhaul that they did with World War II. And they're very diverse. If you look at Advanced Warfare and World War II, they are very much different Call of Duty games. So I think the community is very much looking forward to the difference that Sledgehammer makes. And as far as Modern Warfare 4 is concerned, we've got it's pretty soon. It's going to be leak season here. There's going to be a lot of information that is going to be leaked before the official teaser trailer of the game comes to be. So between this month and next month, as of this very moment, for the next 30 days, it's going to be Leak City. And we don't know exactly when the leaks are going to happen. They just pop out of nowhere like they usually do. But we're almost 6 months into this game, so I think in 1 month we'll be 6 months in, or just 1 month and 1 week maybe, we'll be 6 months into this game. And then it is around that time where we are going to officially get word on Modern Warfare 4, and then we can start making speculation videos and trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. And you'll see me making videos a hell of a lot more often than you have been making, but I know that most of you know me through here, so I wanted to basically keep in touch with you guys and to keep you informed that I'm still here. I'm not dead. I haven't abandoned you. And the thing is, I've stopped posting those notification videos on Twitch just to make sure that I don't get in trouble here on YouTube or or possibly get my shit deleted, because you guys know how things happen on here sometimes. And again, it's been almost 4 years since I started this whole thing, so I am not quite ready to lose that yet. I mean, sometimes every once in a while I get so depressed that I say, you know, and I will say this because I said it on Twitter recently, sometimes I end up getting so depressed or so pissed at myself that I say, man, sometimes what am I turning into? It's like sometimes I just feel like pressing the delete button on everything when it comes to YouTube and all that kind of stuff, and just say, what the hell were you thinking, you know? But you know, because one time, I will say this at the end right now, there was one person in the chat. I was already pissed off because I was getting shot in the back for like nearly an hour. Like I mentioned earlier, it was happening, and it was in the heat of the moment. And the person that was watching was encouraging me, but for some reason, I found what was said to be annoying. Maybe because I was pissed off as it was, and that's how I get. Sometimes when I get pissed off, it's like it's gonna take some time for me to cool down. And I didn't yell or scream at the person, but basically I had a kind of disrespectful response, and it was taken as such. So I apologize. But the thing is that, like, it was basically said like, dude, don't you see what's going on here? There's no way I'm gonna come back and win. I mean, don't you see what's going on? It just ain't gonna happen. So somewhere along those lines. So I apologized, and I felt really bad, and I was like, dude, what am I turning into? Am I turning into one of these douchebag YouTubers or streamers? And I don't want to do that. So, and I've always mentioned that if I end up turning into that, you know, I might as well hit the delete button for the channel and for the streams, because that's not how I want to represent myself. So, but yeah, that's another reason why I wanted to make this video. So anyway, I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. So my links will be down in the description in case nobody here follows me on Twitch or Twitter and that are interested in it. So I'm going to put the links down in the description as well. And I'm fairly active on there. And like I said, I've been active on there, just been chilling and playing some Black Ops 4. So anyway, that's all I got for this one, guys. And again, if you have any ideas in terms of what you would like for me to talk about before any of these leaks start spilling all over the place, let me know down in the comment section. It would be greatly appreciated, and or on Twitter. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. I'll catch you guys on the next one.